Okay. Let me know. Right. Okay. It looks better to me. It looks like we are now landscape. I have 0 drop frames and I'm landscape and I should be big now, Strange. Bigger, larger than life. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I've had to create a whole new so this is the bit that frustrates me about YouTube. You're normal. I don't think I've ever been called normal in my life, Neo, but thank you so much, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. You're doing good, Strange. That's good. Neo, I hope your absolutely stunning, handsome husband is doing well. Strange, that's much better. I'm full screen. Right, okay. A disaster. An absolute disaster. But you live and learn from your mistakes. Yeah. Okay, so back, first stream of 2026, and it's the 28th of January. I'm doing well. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope January hasn't been too much of a slog for you. I'm actually trying out 3 new payware mods, and I will give you my thoughts at the end of it. Now, I'm going to tell you the 3 mods to start with. I do have little notes. Look at me making notes about the stream. Look at me being professional. So the first one is called Project Ultimate, and it's by a guy called Angus May. Now he's got his own YouTube channel, so if you search for Angus May, M-A-Y, you'll find it there. He is the developer, the owner of the mod, and this is one of the mods we're trying out now. Second mod is called Snowy Moon, which is also a graphics mod, but runs side by side with the other 2 mods that I have got running. The third mod I've got running is Project Next Gen, which is on Facebook. Now, Project Ultimate is £5 per month subscription. Snowy Moon, I think, is the same. Project Next Gen, I think, is the same. Again, it might be more. You can go and look for yourself and make your own informed decision. I always stayed away from payware mods. The only 2 payware mods I ever used was John Ruda's truck mod, and the name escapes me. It's a graphics mod that I used for many years. It was good as well, but these I am going to try out tonight because I saw them when I was looking to try and make something look a little bit nicer. So this is the rain. Now look at the rain on the ground. Pretty nice, pretty nice. The skybox, that is from Project Next Gen. And I have to say, it looks good. It looks good. Anyway, let's get going and get at least something delivered and successfully done today. And let me know how the audio is. Got my lights on. Number 1 rule. This is the Peterbilt E89? 389 with straight pipe mod. You can see on the road. Look on the road. Look how the rain is splashing on the road. Microphone is interfering with my. I mean, look at that. That just looks amazing. So good. Sorry, sir. Yep, I just pulled out in front of you. Did not mean for that to happen. So I do have Pro Mods Canada installed, but I'm not running it. Well, I'm not on the map. I actually find that jobs are difficult to come by. Now, Angus's mod has multiple different settings. Oh, the other... Sorry, I really should say this as well. Reshade is... You need it. You need it. You can't run these mods without Reshade. Now, I shied away from Reshade for quite a while. Is it stop running? Why is... Oh, yeah, because my white... Oh, wait a minute, right. Okay, that's for going round. I'm not wanting that one. Okay, so... Excuse me! Police officer thinking he can do... I think I'm on the right one. Strange, was the graphic design Zoilist or was it Mo? Mo was the... Mo Skinner is the amazing artist that did... he does lots of truck skins, trailer skins. He did my one many years ago. So yeah, it's Mo Skinner. You'll find him on YouTube as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what you think. For me, this... Why are we not moving? Hello? This can't be a right turn only lane, is it? I have no idea what you're doing at the green light. Okay. Anyway, let's ignore that. So yeah, so there's multiple different settings, not only for Project Ultimate, which I'm going to show you. So we're on one of the presets at the moment. Now, I don't know about yous, and I don't know, it should be coming through as 1080 quality. My internet isn't the best, so I can't really push things. As you saw earlier on, it was a little bit laggy. So yeah, I can't really push my internet. I'd love to do like 2K, but I think my internet would have a nervous breakdown. So this is one of the presets. There's multiple presets, and they're for ATS and ETS2. Now, if you buy or if you subscribe to the mod, you will get both. You'll get both ATS and ETS2 presets. Now, I messed about a little bit with Reshade many years ago. I didn't really understand what I was doing with it, and so just kind of left it. Reshade does amazing things with the graphics. It's not only with ATS and ETS2, but it can also work with loads of different games, whether it's Microsoft Flight Sim, I think even shooter games. It can... Yeah, Strange, yeah, 1080. Does the quality look okay? I always try and do the best quality, but you obviously, there's a very fine line and sacrifices you need to make for it. So Project Next Gen is the roads, the weather box, loads of different things. Snowy Moon is also lighting, and we're speeding. Yeah, so all three complement each other, and I have to say, for me, this looks much more realistic. Like the rain effect on the road earlier on was just out of this world. I'm just double checking I haven't dropped any frames. Everything's toned down, it's not so in your face. Now I watch some real life trucking vlogs, American, UK, Canadian, and they're never as bright coloured because it's real life. It's never as bright coloured as it is in the game. And I'm not criticising the game in any way, shape and form. But I think the brighter the colours, the more artificial it looks sometimes. Thank you, Strange. I appreciate it, my friend. How are you doing? How's life treating you? So Reshade, it's the only way you're going to get these to work. So if you don't like Reshade, if you're skeptical about Reshade, then these mods won't work for you. I very briefly looked into Reshade last night and did a very quick learning tutorial about the very basics of things. And I do want to look at that water. How realistic does that... Oh my god. Now, I am not affiliated or sponsored by any of the developers of the mods. I want to put that out there now. This is my own opinion. Life's good. Life's going good. You have a girlfriend. No, that's amazing. Congratulations, Strange. That is... I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. You deserve all the happiness in the world, my friend. You are one of the nicest human beings I know. But yeah, so I will talk you through. Now, I worked in IT for 9 years, a long time ago. I would say I'm maybe an amateur when it comes to software. I'm not good with software. I was always in the hardware side of things when I worked in IT, but I was able to get everything working reasonably quick. There's a few steps you need to take, and Angus has got tutorial videos on his YouTube to show you step by step, and I literally mean step by step. He literally walks you through everything. So that's pretty good, I have to say. I've been direct messaging him back and forward since last night, and he seems a really nice guy. He is going to send me over some media pack stuff so that I can put it on the stream once I get things sorted and organised and decide how I'm going to multi-stream and things like that. Because I want to keep Twitch going. I've got 596 followers on Twitch, so I think it'd be stupid of me just to ignore Twitch. I am growing my YouTube, and I want my YouTube to flourish, and ultimately want to become a full-time content creator. So in my real life, tomorrow is an extremely important day, like probably one of the most important days of my life. Probably for the past 17 years. So I can't say anything just now, but I will let you know in the very near future. If you're not already a member of Discord, I'm sure my Discord links are in my profile, etc. Yeah. Neo, sorry, Rhino's dad came back home from day surgery, talking to him about everything, but hello, welcome back. How are you? I'm good, thank you, Neo. I'm very good. I hope everything went well with Rhino's dad, Mr. Rhino Senior. Sending all our thoughts and care to him. You'll let her know. You don't need to let her know that you're a good guy, Strange. She'll already know you're a good guy. I know you're a good guy. You know you're a good guy. She knows you're a good guy. That's all it needs. That's all that counts. Thank you, Neo. I'm sorry it's cryptic. It sounds like I'm trying to create drama and suspense. I'm not. I just need to be careful of what I say in terms of social media stuff. So yeah, but yeah, so we'll wait and see. But I will run, as I say, I will run you through the settings of these mods so you've got an idea of what to expect if you wanted to go ahead with it. Ah, I love that straight pipe sound. Look at that. How awesome is that? Baseball, baby, baseball. Best Western. Anyway, yeah, so that's the aim, to become full-time content creator. It's tricky. It's tricky. Anyone who's in social media or things like that knows building a community or building any following is difficult. It's difficult to start with when you're starting from ground zero. It's almost a thankless task at times. So yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for, I don't know how long I've been doing this now. A long time. You hear about people blowing up, you hear about, not literally, on, you know, YouTube, Twitch and things like that. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Ha! Huh. Look at me not being organised. Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you moving over. I don't think I'm going to go 75. 75 miles an hour in a truck is a little bit... I don't know. It just... wow. Anyway, let's hope we get a gas station soon. Yeah, so I need to figure out, I haven't went live on TikTok on my own channel. I did it with Toga, but Hayden had, you know, set all that up for me, so I don't really know the whole TikTok thing. You don't get a stream key with TikTok unless you're very, very blessed with followers and things. Stream Elements, it looks a good system, but it's going to take a little bit of figuring trial and error. Kind of the way I started my whole streaming career as well. So I kind of need to figure out what I'm doing and how to do it. Neo, you'll be okay. Glad to see you back on live content creation. Yeah, thank you, Neo. That's very kind of you. There's a very fine balance between trying to create content for the likes of YouTube videos and also trying to go live. I would say in the last 6 months I've been in a pretty dark place, pretty dark hole. For people that don't know me, I suffer from complex PTSD and it can absolutely destroy you and you don't know why. It's like somebody hits you over the head and you don't know why they're hitting you over the head. You don't know what you've done. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. So yeah, I've been in a pretty shitty, dark place. Struggled. Life was a struggle. Struggling to get out of bed. Struggling to actually do anything. My peopling skills are very, very small now. Very, very, very limited. If I'm in a room full of people, that's a big deal. But you know what? Sometimes you just need to push yourself. Sometimes you just need to know when not to push yourself and not put pressure on yourself. So yeah, so I'm hoping to stream once a week. It might not always be on a Wednesday. I know Mr. Strange is off on a Wednesday, so we will see. I think next week will need to be Tuesday. Something else that's happening with me is I have 2 spinal injuries, which are now confirmed that there's nothing that can be done for them. So I go to a chiropractor. I've been going to a chiropractor for 5 weeks now, and it absolutely destroys me physically. Normally the day after the chiropractor, I struggle to get out of bed physically. So if you couple that, and this isn't a pity party, but I'm just letting you know where I'm at. So if you couple that with the PTSD, it's not a good combination, but I'm here, still here, and yeah, we'll see where life takes us. Come on, dude, you can do it. Don't you pull out in front of me. Don't you pull out in front of me. Oh, I need to get in that lane. God damn it. Right, dude, matching my speed is doing nothing for either of us. I think I actually hit him. There was a little rumble in the old pedal. The steering wheel. So those of you that don't know me, I've been doing ETS2 for a very long time. ATS, I can remember when it came out because I was already in the midst of ETS2, so I love ATS as well. Grew up in the 80s. I am that old, so these big bull-nosed trucks is exactly down like my cup of tea. Neo, if your computer can handle it, you could have TikTok Studio running at the same time as OBS. Does that not stop you from capturing your camera though, if you've got OBS running at the same time as TikTok Studio? Or do you do the virtual camera thing? Again, that's a vibe though, understand that feeling. Oh! Excuse me. Emergency stop there. Thank God it wasn't a convoy. You would all have been in. Like, look at the tech. Look at the detail. Because that's what I look for when it comes to realism. It's the very small details. Right, where am I parking? Now I have a mod on for hiding the parking. So it looks like my parking spot here. Is it this way? Oh, it doesn't, Neil. Oh, that's. I will need to try that then. You're doing the things, and that's an amazing feat to accomplish, especially when you feel like you can't. Proud of it. Ah, thank you, Neo. That means more than you'll ever know. That does mean more than you will ever know. Use both, but your computer doesn't handle it too great, so you do manage to occasionally do TikTok and Twitch and OBS. Ah, I thought for some stupid reason that if you had OBS running like your webcam, you couldn't then use your webcam on TikTok Studio because OBS had kidnapped it, basically. Right, okay, what I'm going to do... I'm just going outside of here. Why is that trailer still there? Ah. Okay, so this... Now, I'll show you Snowy Moon first. Okay, so these are the things. You've got different lighting. You've got 4 different options of lighting. So you've got lighting A. You've got lighting B. You've got lighting C. And you've got lighting D. Now, what was I on? I can't even remember now. C, I think. You can go into anti-aliasing. You can select which one you want to do. Let's go with that. And see what that does. You can, obviously, you know, turn things up and down as you see fit. Recommended in-game resolution scaling settings for DLSS performance is 25. Okay, so I'm going to stick it at 5 at the moment. You can then go into rendering, distance, screen space, shadows enabled, low resolution SSAOD disabled. It's now enabled. You can change all of these settings, and then you can change the sliders yourself to whatever you feel fit. Lighting D made the ground look very real. Oh, did it? Oh, hang on a second. Oh, you're absolutely right. Look, watch the ground. Watch the road. Okay. Wow. You're right, Neil. I wasn't even looking at the road earlier on when I was doing that. So colours and tone maps, we can adjust any of this to what we prefer. Objects, so you can go even into the surface and you can change the settings on the surface into the roads. You can change the intensity of the roads. Obviously bear in mind, anything you do, these are graphical changes, so they are going to have a performance hit on your PC depending on how good your PC is. Into vegetation, leaf thickness, grass thickness, like how, you know, if we come out of this just now. No, that's not all I want to do. I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm going to switch my truck off before I run out of fuel. But let's go over here. Let's go to here. So grass thickness. Now you see that? You see how it's making it thicker? It's making it more pronounced. I can't remember what it was on, so let's go back there. So that is Snowy Moon, and it's all to do with the lighting, the textures, the shadows, and everything else. Really good mod. Again, not sponsored by them. So this is Reshade. This is what I absolutely didn't. I avoided using this because I didn't know what I was doing. So in here, we have got, as you can see, ETS and ATS. Okay, so we've got high and low intensity lenses. Is how it's, so all of the high, we've got a darker sharp, darker smooth, sharp and smooth. So that's the darker sharp. Okay, now I need to come out of this. Let's see if we go to here. Now if we go back and do darker smooth, you can see it turns everything down a little bit. Here it is sharp without the dark, and smooth, so it just gives it a very subtle change. We then have low lens. Now I think these are the intensity of changes. Okay, so that's the darker sharp, darker smooth. Let me try here and see. Sharp and smooth. Now I think I definitely prefer the sharp, and I think the darker is decent. Now the other mod that I've got running is Project Next Gen, which is to do with the skybox, it's to do with vegetation, it's to do with the road textures. Okay, so you'll see how the road textures look different, and that's down to that. Now Project Next Gen have their own presets, so that's cold. That's really nice. That is really nice. I like that. Back in, if we go to Project Next Gen Natural, so that's a natural looking. We also have Warm. Did you see it changes the colour slightly? And then we've got Warm 2, and that makes it even more. It's so difficult choosing. Like I'm struggling to choose one. Sometimes I think that's a little bit greyed, but on this checklist you can actually uncheck each element. I'd say it's a little bit sharper. And you can see the change, different things each time. So you can go in here and actually change a preset to your own specification. I'm going to leave the gold. I don't even know what that is, but it's a blur. I'm going to leave that off just now because I prefer things to look sharp. I just cannot believe, like, the road texture. I mean, look at the texture of the reflections as well. You know, it actually looks like there's mud and things on the bull bar, on the chrome. It's got that effect on it. I mean, this tires. Just everything. I mean, look at that. Wow. I am impressed. Again, I'm not affiliated. I'm not sponsored by them. This is entirely my own opinion. And it's a subscription based. So yes, everything's subscription based these days. And I genuinely cannot remember the exact amount. Hang on a minute. I might actually be able to tell you what the exact amount was. Because I only did it last night. Let me see. No, I don't think. Yeah, so PNG is 15 euros. So that equates to 18 euros after VAT. That. So yeah, but the PNG Project Next Gen is a one-off payment, whereas Project Ultimate is a monthly subscription of £5. I think it works out about £6.40 with tax. So you can stop the subscription at any point. There is no minimum amount of months before you can stop it. You can stop it at any point. There's no issues from what I can see. So let's get another job and let's try maybe a dusk sunset and see how we go on now. Something interesting would be nice. Something going back into Texas would be good. What's that? Tyler Lufkin. Oh, there's Tyler there. Cattle equipment. Right, we'll do that so I can pick up Tyler there. That sounds wrong. I'm not picking up any Tyler. I promise you I'm not picking up any Tyler. I do need to find a gas station urgently. Wow, this isn't exactly 54 mile. Now, my PC is AMD i7 70D3XD. Nope. Far. I'm running a RTX 4080 Super. There we go. I've got 64 gig of RAM. Why are you recording, NVIDIA? Please, I'm just pressing the wrong buttons, that's all. Don't get upset with me. Right, let's go in here. Freight market. Cattle equipment. Right, let's get crack-lacking. That looks like it down there. Of course, got a beautiful window at the back that you can see as well. I think even the dust, because I was looking at the road spray earlier on when I was loading the trailer up, it's getting the stream set up, and the spray coming off the tires looked so much better. It looks so much more detailed. So this is the, what is the dark sharp setting on this, and I've taken off the one blur because I don't want too much. I hate motion blur. I don't know about you guys. I hate motion blur. It does nothing for me. It does nothing for the game either. I want to find the gas station, please, very, very quickly. Oh, good. There isn't a gas station anywhere. There's Amerigas. And there's one there. Right. You know, I actually might. What I might do is, can I come along here? Yes, I can. Can I come? Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Right, okay, it looks like I'm going to have to do that loop. But it'll help me discover some more roads. Yeah, okay, so that road I haven't discovered either. So that's going to take us up to Tyler. That's nice. Okay. Let's get going and see how we get on. See if we can get to the gas station. Well, I actually didn't look at the... So it looks like it's fences. That road just... Even the post there looked really nice. Let's get this Peterbilt roaring. And go right here. Are you, Strange, are you still working night shifts? Come on, come on. Oh my god. Why are you struggling to get into another gear? These fences aren't heavy. I don't know why I'm pointing behind me as if they are behind me. Beautiful day. Hopefully we might see a bit of a sunset. That'd be cool. Neo, are you been hit with the snowstorms? I saw a Canadian farmer who it was minus 40 degrees Celsius. I cannot even imagine what that would be like. I cannot even imagine. I'd say the only thing, and I don't know where it is in the settings, but if you see a look at the tail lights there was little stars coming off, the little flares coming off the lights. I don't know what that is or how I can turn it off. That is about the only thing I could possibly say, and I don't even know if that's any of the mods that do that or not. Just going through a beautiful small town here. Oh, wow. Even that divider. Ah, it just looks so good. Everything looks lived in. And I've said this for many, many years, like ETS2. I'd say ETS2, but ATS as well is starting to come into the elements of graffiti and all school buses. Graffiti and bags of rubbish lying around, so it's making it feel lived in, which is amazing. This adds so much more elements to it. Even the edges of the road, where it's all cracked and things, and yeah. Up to 55. Right, let's hope I can get this truck to the gas station. Beautiful. So has anybody got New Year's resolutions, and are they still sticking by them? Or is anyone doing dry January? I can confirm I'm not. Look at that water. Yeah, we shouldn't be that far away, hopefully, from the gas station. Needle quite is not quite on the empty yet. Busy road, busy road. I've got about 54 mods running at the moment. No, and that's not including Snowy Moon, Project Next Gen, or Project Ultimate. Oh. Come on, dude. Out you come. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so those mods are not actually classed as mods in the game. So yeah, exciting. Right, I think I'm quicker than this guy, so I'm going to go for it and use up the very little bit of fuel I've got left. That's clever, Lantern. Don't be economical with your right foot. Just go for it. Sometimes I astound myself with stupidity. Alright, we'll come down to 45. Okay, this is where are we coming off here? I'm coming back on. Oh crap, it's a one-way system. Right, okay, I got you. That's not the gas station. It is a gas station, but it's not one I can use. I'm going to have to up to the next one, so I do really want to get into this lane now. Preparation. Preparation is key. This is De-Ridder. Let me have a quick look at the map, because the visuals of this game is just beautiful. They are Neo. I mean, the developers SCS they've just got better and better. You know, was this 2012? This game came out? Or was it 2016 for ATS? I can't really remember, but the game is stunning already, but these mods just tweak it to another level. Altogether. Right, let's reset that, because that's the gas station I want, but I'm gonna have to come back here and get it. That is on. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, there's a gas station there, right? Okay, let's just reset that. We'll hopefully we've got enough fuel. The stop start's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass, but just the skybox, the clouds, you know, years ago the only way you would have got that is through mods. Now I know I'm running a mod that does do that, but if I took that mod off, I don't know where you're going. I'm assuming you must be going left, but you look like you're pointing, you're going to go straight over. I can't let you out, I'm sorry. Don't hate on me. Yeah, I really need to get into that lane now, but yeah, that kind of sucks for me. Oh, another Peterbilt. Yeah, just the trees, the grass, There are times I fall back in love with this game. Almost every time I start the game. There's just things that take my breath away, and I'm like, I cannot believe when you look at what the game was like when it first came out, which was restricted by technology back then. It's just amazing. It's just stunning. This is not helping my fuel situation right here. Oh, I've got a free... Oh god, I forgot that they're going left. Right, okay, right. I'm just staying in this lane just now. He's got lots of glass on board, so he's going to be heavier than I am. Yeah, I can go right here. How's your employment going, Neo? Are you enjoying it? Truck crossing. Let's rip this open. Just beautiful. Up to 55. Double dime? Is that what it's called? Double dime? Oh, this is getting close. This is going to be really close. Oh, that... Oops! Sorry! Just admiring the... Oops! Just admiring the view. Welcome to Texas. I'd love to move to Texas. I'd love to move to Texas. Could you imagine being in a truck like this, driving down the road, and just watching all the scenery going past you? I'm absolutely tanking it. I mean, I'm only doing 65 and it's a 70. Oh my god. Down to 60 now. It's going. Oh, yeah. I get that. I get that. Pays the bills. I mean, look, that's the way the sun's shining on the road, tire marks on the road, the patches that have been done on the road. I think you're back in the UK. I mean, we don't resurface roads, we just patch them. That seems to be the go-to. Now, can I, or do I need to go right here to get in? Or can I get in off there? Huh. Fuel pumps are there. Surely I couldn't go in, turn right, and then I don't know. Surely I would come in from the right and then down and in. How is this so complicated? How is this so complicated? This is where I run into a brick wall. Oh, I should have went in there. I am such an idiot. Yeah, I should have went in that one. Right, okay. Nice sharp turn. Let's not take the fence out. Let's go for the bottom one, shall we? Nice big swing. I knew that one in the end wasn't even feasible. I knew it wasn't actually a pump. Right. Let's get filled up, shall we? Ooh. Buy any burger and get a large drink for $1. Hot dog. Double time. That is that what I said earlier? Right, we're now filled up. We have spent a fortune. We're gonna rip that fuel pump out. But yeah, it's going well. Still employed, still loving the house, still loving married life. We're saving to come back to Scotland later in the year. Ah, amazing, friend. Like Strange, you and Rhino deserve all the happiness in the world. So glad you found each other. That's the same here, to be honest. You always think, like, America, they just do things better, but then you speak to people and they're like, nah, it's just as bad. Okay. You made it to next. Domino, woohoo! Okay, so this is us now getting to dusk, or yeah, dusk and then sunset. KFC truck stop. Is that like a car wash? Just parking. 50. Oh, 60. Any advance on 60? Oh, got 75? I'm not doing 75. I'm not going to roll this thing all the way down the hill. This lane ending? Yes, it is. Oh, look at that. Scrapyard. Oops. Just barreling down the road. I would hate to live right on the side of this road. Could you imagine trying to pull out from your driveway? It would be an utter nightmare. Truck giving a little wobble here and there, going down to 60. I love, and I don't know if this is just America, but I love the fact it warns you beforehand what speed limit you're going to be doing. I love that. Thank you, my friend. Sometimes when we're sitting in our living room playing games or watching videos or whatever, we just look at our surroundings and all like, is this even real life? Do you know the fact you are able to have gratitude and able to appreciate the things you have? Many people, and I've been in this position myself. What are you doing? Oh my. What? No, don't pull out. I'm saying something important here. Yeah, it's easy to get focused on the things you don't have rather than the things you do have. So the fact you have gratitude for that is amazing. It shows you what kind of people you are. You and Mr. Rhino. But yeah, I mean, that's and that's the way that they say to try and get over or try to decrease your anxiety or your and it's a thing for PTSD as well, is that you look at where you are in the room and you look at 5 things that you can see, and then try to name 4 things you can hear, 3 things that you can smell, 2 things that you can taste, and so it's all about being rooted into the moment of being where you are and taking your surroundings in. And yeah, you have worked hard. You both have worked hard to get where you are. You absolutely should be so proud of yourselves. And that appreciation for what you have when you are at this stage in life is so important, because in years to come things will hopefully change for the better. And then you go, remember that time when we were sitting on the couch watching a video and we just appreciated being where we were. And it's about appreciating being with the person you're with as well. Right, we're getting into dusk now. Now, I haven't tried these mods in dark, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see, but look at that sky. That picture paints 1,000 words, is that what they say? Look at that, look at the clouds. Neo, so by work there is a major road. There are houses and driveways that go on and off these roads, and it baffles you. I just don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. Like, I guess because maybe I've lived in cul-de-sacs or I've lived in quiet roads, but I just, like, a main road that's like 75 miles per hour. Yeah, it's, mind is blown. Mind is absolutely blown. This is I know it's called next gen, but this is just next level. I mean, even look at the mirrors of the car coming up. Go on, it's a Mustang, you can do it. Okay, flashing yellow, no idea what that means, but I think it just means caution, does it? I know Amber usually say it means caution, but I don't know if it means caution stop or just caution beware. Test out the Jake brake later. I can't see. Can't see because of the stupid visor. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Yes, that's it. Just helps center you for that moment, just to try and bring your mind back. Because I've saw a lot of TikToks where they say anxiety is just your mind trying to predict what's going to happen in the future or things like that, and that may be the case. I'd love to find something that helps nervous system. I think my nervous system is fucked up. In fact, I've been told my nervous system is fucked up. So, I mean, I'd like to find a way of unfucking it, if that's even a thing. There we go. Neo, Rhino, and you use that when we're very anxious to calm us down. It is a really good technique. I mean, yeah, there's times where I'm anxious and I'll do that. Even if you're sitting in a car where you don't think there's a lot for you to see to be able to name that or whatever, there are. But yeah, you're absolutely spot on. It's a really good technique. Okay, we are in the pitch of dark. Pitch of dark? What the fuck am I talking about? We're in dark now, so the amount of times we're driving home and you're going 55 miles an hour, the speed limit on this road, to suddenly having to stop because someone decided to turn into these driving. That's just a recipe for death. That, I don't know how that's even a thing. Like in the UK, you know that yourself, Neo, it would be like a 30 or a 40 mile an hour. Unless it's a country lane. But, you know, you're talking about a city. Or the suburbs of a city. And the thing with drivers here too, the cars don't have indicators. It's amazing how many faulty cars there are. Oh, it sounds like I'd have a field day there as a traffic cop. I would be emptying an entire book of tickets in one day. I thought they'd be really strict about, you know, the quality of the vehicles on the road and things. I don't know. Oh god, there's a truck joining. Oh, he's not joining us. A separate road altogether, Lantern. Well done. I hope I don't need to turn off here. I think I'm going to have to turn off here. You son... Ah, you son of a gun. Absolute snake of a game. I don't know if I cut that guy off or not, but yeah. But none of these cars have indicators. That would freak me out. That would absolutely freak me out. The same as he's joining a road from the left-hand side, that freaks me out. It's amazing how your brain gets so used to like 40 odd years of UK living, and then you do this and you're like, how's that normal? And how, you know, if that road was any sharper, a truck driver would not be able to see what was coming. Pitch of dark, I know, oh my god. I have definitely got dumber as the years have gone on. Right, let's try. I can't remember what my main beam is. There we go. In here, I believe. Cancel my indicator because they always stop to let you go. It looks like we're going round the back. What? The garden store. Where is my parking plate? Oh, of course it's there. At least it's not a blind side. Oh, is it here? Oh no, it's there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reverse back a bit. So, anybody who doesn't know what blind side means, it basically means if if I am reversing and I look out my window, I'm able to see where I'm reversing. That's a normal reverse. If I was to reverse and I'm reversing, put my trailer to the right of me, on my passenger side, that's a blind side. Why is this not going green? Oh, there we go. Scumbag. Scumbag. Neo, it's so strange because you've been in the same brands of these cars before, and funnily they have indicators except for these ones in the road. It's crazy. I just find that blows my mind. Driving over here in general becomes second nature, especially when you're used to our roads. Yeah, and you will get used to driving left-hand drive quite quickly as well. It'll become like second nature. It's muscle memory almost. One thing you do need to get out of the mindset of, though, is that it's perfectly okay to undercut. Oh, is it? Undertake, even no undercut. I went to undertake when you said undercut. That's, you think that would cause accidents unless people are vigilant about checking their mirror and the passenger mirror. That's very bizarre. That is strange. That's, yeah, goes against all your beliefs. Right, let's set the time back. And let's see what Tyler has in offer. What have we got? We've got Wichita Falls, Fort Worth, and Waco. Well, there's a one going to Waco. Fertilizer. Oh, there's another one. I actually quite like that moving container. Let's go with that one. Right. Where are we going? Are we going to this? Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay then. Back to here. Flank the truck there. And knock it out of reverse. There. Freight market. There we go. Moving container. Beautiful. So have you, Neo, have you started with the whole sidewalk, aluminum, all the American language? Have you started that whole thing? Where's my trailer? Yes, it's all the way around the back, so I'm gonna have to reverse all the way around. I actually need to change the steering range of my Fanatec, because it's actually set to 600 just now. Legitimate is permitted here. And Rhino often needs to remind me. You can go past on the other lane, remember, for driving north. I'm going to rub a little paint here. I'm going to rub a little paint. Still can't see it. I bet it's all the way over in the corner. Right, what are you doing to me, game? Because I can't even see it just now. There we go. Oh lord, no. Well, it depends on the situation. I guess like words like sidewalk and things are probably reasonably easy to get used to, but the fact they say aluminium wrong, that just goes against the grain. You know, aluminum is not a word. You sometimes naturally say petrol, but often find yourself saying gas. I guess over time you will kind of just slip into it because it's, you know, part of a normal language you listen to every day. Like there's times where when I'm in this game, I will go to say petrol and my brain will kick in and go, no, it's gas. But you know, I'm not from these parts. Rhino, luckily enough, also knows our terminology for things, so we go between. It's weird, so when you listen to somebody, I was in a company of somebody who's Spanish, and there's certain words, Scottish words, that they say every now and again, so they get this thick Spanish accent, but then they'll say I, or they'll say we, as in W-E-E, and it just cracks me up. It absolutely cracks me up. Right, let me change my steering ratio. Fanatic. Yeah, 600 is not permittable. Right, let's change that. Let's see, is that any better? Oh no, I don't want, no, don't want to report. There's nothing to see here. Yeah, that's better. So that should be the wheel straight. And it is. Right, okay. I am going to go for a quick pee-pee. That's funny, because I was going to ask you, does anyone get excited when they find out that you're from Scotland? Like, do they ask, oh, do you know my great uncle Jimmy, who lives like 500 miles away from where you used to live? I know Scotland and the UK in general are not big, but we don't know each other. I'm just going to put that out there now. We don't all know everybody who lives in the country. Right, let's have a quick look and see where we're going to go. Where we're going to go. I think that's probably, although we could go that way. Oh. Wait, what? Why do you want to go that way? Right, okay, that's better. Yeah, that's okay. Off we go. little bit exaggerated there, but you know, may as well stay in this lane. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Remember to smash the like button for me as well. Forgetting this is YouTube, forgetting that I need to do things like that. Like, you see social media, you know, when people meet Americans who, you know, people who are Scottish that meet Americans over in America, and oh my god, that's nice. You know, I think there is quite a connection. The amount of times I get, oh, I visited Edinburgh. Edinburgh once. Yeah. It's amazing how everybody thinks we just live in Edinburgh or in Glasgow. Like, that's only two. Ah, cool, I'm not from there, but that's cool. Yeah, it's a tourist town, as we used to call it. Shady! Smash the button for you. Ah, my friend, thank you so much. Everybody, I'd like to meet Shady. He has been very supportive with my YouTube videos. How are you doing, Shady? It's good to speak to ya. Oh, I thought my light was going there. I thought it was going green. That freaks me out, not having any doors. That absolutely freaks me out, not having doors. Thanks for the welcome, Neo. That's very kind of you. God, these lights take forever. Come on! Meanwhile, I'm complaining about the lights, not even looking at them when they change. Yeah, the title of this video, this live stream, is that I'm going to tell you about what I think about the mods. But first, Shady, good mate, thank you, and anything to help you get viewership and what's up, Neo. Nice. Yeah, it's always appreciated. Every time you comment, it's amazing. It's nice just to get some feedback or some conversation. Because let's face it, videos aren't obviously for conversation, lives are for conversation. But it's nice to have somebody backing you in your corner. Look at this guy. Oh no, I can pass. Yes! See ya, Mr. Way Station. I won't be coming in. Ah, I forgot I had those horns. Unlucky, unlucky people. Oh, there's the cops. Be cool. Be cool. Act natural. Act as if nothing's happened. Yeah, I can screw it. I can go up to 75 in this. I still think the game looks much brighter in OBS than it actually is in game. which is a little bit frustrating because this, and there's no filters on, no effects on the game source. A little bit frustrating. I am gonna have, hopefully from next week, I've already got an intro made and a trailer made for a new ETS2 series, which is a role play, so it's gonna have a little storyline behind it. So hopefully, you will enjoy it. I love ETS2. I have done role plays in the past, Farming Sim and ETS2 and things like that, but I do want to get back into it, and I want to give it longevity. I've always, you know... Oh. No, don't... No! What are you doing? Absolute maniac. What? Shady, back in your corner. I wouldn't go that far. Is this going to be the next game? So ETS2, but I still will have... So Roadcraft is going to be on, like, say, a Tuesday. Then Saturday is going to be ETS2, because I know a lot of people are only watching me or subscribed to me purely for Roadcraft, and I understand that, so I don't want to take that away from the channel. But at the same time, I want to do something a bit more creative and maybe a bit artistic. I'm not artistic, but you know, a little bit of imagination and a little bit of storytelling and a little bit of yeah, making drama. Wait, do I have eye track for this game too? So on my here I've got a device called Track IR, which I've used for about since I've been trucking almost on PC. So it's very good. So I've got a receiver which sits on top of my monitor, and then this device obviously tracks my head movement. You can use a baseball cap instead, and there's a little clip you can use, but you know, my room gets quite warm, especially in the summer, so I prefer using this. But it's so good. It's so good. And there's so many games for it as well, so you can Farming Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim, ETS2, ATS, loads of different things. Look at that skybox. Unfortunately, the mirrors are making it look a little bit bluer than it actually is. Yeah, so the role plays I've done in the past haven't always done well, and then it's disheartened me, so then I've just stopped doing it because I'm like, well, people aren't watching it, so there's no really any point in doing it. But I think I'm a little bit older and wiser now and realise that you need to find your people. And obviously, I mean, you know, in less than a year I've managed to go from 120 subscribers to 420, which is absolutely outstanding. I'm so like happy to have these amazing people along for the ride. So I know that if I stopped doing Roadcraft, I'd lose people. So I don't want to stop doing that. I really enjoy Roadcraft as much as I complain about it and bitch and moan. But I know that to introduce a kind of new game as such to a new audience, you'll have a little dip and then maybe an increase. So I'm prepared for it, and I'm happy. I've got the start of a script, and I've never scripted anything in my life to do with YouTube or content creation, but I kind of write a little bones of a script, and then I'm gonna ad lib as such onto it as well. Play games how you want to play. That's the thing. Yeah, absolutely, Neo. I think over the years, obviously Neo and Rhino, you know, you guys have been with me for a long time, where I'll jump onto games and I'll play them because they're popular, I don't really enjoy them. So, but in saying this, this is the horrible part of not having a huge following. Is that if you go from one game to another game, the YouTube algorithm gets really confused and then almost stops promoting your videos because it's confused as to what your videos are about or what your channel's about anymore. So you can't just go from one game to another game and stop the first game because it's gonna kill. You gonna let me in? No. Awesome, thank you. Oh, you're going right as well. Oh, you let me in? No. Okay, good to know. Okay, dude, what the hell? It's not like you can't see me. Lacey Lakeview, nice. Neo, if you're enjoying the gameplay, then it shows in your content, which brings more people in. Yes, absolutely. And I think Roadcraft, it's probably the longest I've stuck with the game to do a series. I'm now on episode 72, and I never ever thought, like, I didn't base my whole channel on Roadcraft. It was just a bit of an accident that it started off that way, and then it kind of progressed. And even TikTok, most people I think on TikTok follow me for Roadcraft. So yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to ditch Roadcraft. It's still going to be one video a week, and then I'm going to have my roleplay as a second video per week. And that basis, that I'm comfortable being able to commit to 2 videos a week, because my roleplay videos are going to take probably between 10 and 15 hours to edit. So there's a lot of work going on in the background for it. Roadcraft, not so much for the editing. I'm learning new editing techniques as I go along because I want to improve myself. I don't want to stay stagnant. So give me a sec. I'm gonna have to scroll back up. I've been yapping, and unfortunately truck didn't like that one. That's a nice camper. Yeah, I can see myself doing that. We have arrived at, oh, that sign just jumped. Is somebody inside that sign? Coca-Cola. I think the sign had too many Coca-Colas. Stop. Speed limit 10 miles an hour. Yo, how you doing, buddy? Just gonna drive through here and park it right here. Hope you don't mind. That'll do me, sir. That'll do me. Right, bear with me whilst I scroll up. Why are you not letting me scroll? What is wrong with you? Pardon me. Shady, I enjoy your content. You've been watching your firefighter and watch demolition video. As Neil said, if you enjoy, people will enjoy it. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that. So I would love to stream loads of different games because I love lots and lots of simulation games. But as I say, the YouTube algorithm would absolutely just get so confused if I ended up doing loads. I enjoyed the Firefighter series, but the game just fucked up. The AI became unusable. You couldn't complete a mission because the AI weren't doing what they were meant to be doing. So I kind of put that in the back burner just now, but I appreciate any feedback you've got, whether it's good or bad, is always appreciated. I can take it. I'm thick-skinned. I can take it. Neo, for sure, a huge believer in the energies, and the more you enjoy a game that you're playing, you become more passionate about it, and the energies flow from there. Absolutely. And I think as my Roadcraft series has went on, I have become a bit more animated about things because I have become pissed off or I have become really happy about things, and I think because I'm feeling that and able to show that, maybe people are enjoying it a little bit more. Shady, as someone who drives buses, I can promise you that other road users can't see you. Try explaining that to your insurance company. I couldn't see the big, huge bus in front of me. I couldn't see it was indicating. Crazy. Is it school buses you drive, Shady? Neil, and that radiates into your content too. I know for me, I am in streams often for the person and their energies and passion in the game. The gameplay is second to me. Yes, 100%. And I've definitely been guilty of focusing on the game more than the chat, or more than, you know, because sometimes you get so zoned in, you for 5-10 minutes you're zoned in, and then all of a sudden you forget, you know, I'm live and I've got people who have been responding in chat and things. So yeah, absolutely, I agree. If I watch any YouTube videos, I'm watching it for the person firstly, because of the character, the personality, and then secondly of what the content is. I 100% agree with that. Funnily enough, you're making me want to play Lawnmower Sim. That is bizarre, but good. I haven't played that in a long time. That actually, would that be decent? Would that be good content? Because my basis is 2 videos per week is my baseline. That is the least you will ever expect of me. But if I have other videos like Lawnmower Sim, you know, I can add that in as a Thursday video or whatever. I just don't ever want to put pressure on, because I did put pressure on myself and I end up not being able to cope with that pressure. That I put on myself. No one else put on me. I put it on myself. Shady, no, big boy buses. You had a woman pull out of a junction, went into the side of you and said, sorry, I didn't see the 40-foot bus. Oh my god. I worry for society, because that human being you're talking about is not a one-off. That human being has many, 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 many other human beings like that in the world. It's terrifying to think. And a 40-foot bus is probably, you know, our trucks in the UK, along with their trailers, you know, and people don't realise, you know, a 40-foot bus does not stop as quick as a car does. You've got people on board that if you slam the brakes on, there could be injuries. There could be, you know, people getting hurt, getting thrown about and things. It's, yeah, you must see some sights. You know, you see, and this isn't a hate on female drivers, but there are some female drivers who are applying makeup whilst driving at 60 miles an hour. Yeah, what? Yeah, crazy. Right, got time for another job. We're in Waco just now. Where are we going to go? We've got Fort Worth, Wichita Falls. Let's see. Corpus Christi. Don't really want to go back with Laredo. That's okay. Yeah, we could collect Austin, and we've got Laredo down there. Looks like we're literally just going to head down the coast. I mean, look at this. It's exciting. There's new DLC coming out very soon. So excited. So yeah, so I've got Pro Mods Canada, which is all of this. It just gets a bit frustrating because sometimes there aren't many jobs, whether you've got a trailer or not got a trailer. So yeah, it can be a little bit frustrating. Right, let's do our magic cheating and teleport. If only you could do this in real life. Where are Oh, it's up there. Let's do that. What I'm going to do... I'm going to knock that off to start. Let me see. We're on Real Cam Darker Sharper. I'm going to go with smooth this time. This is the light lens darker smooth. Let's try this and see what happens. Little drink of juice. I haven't talked this much in a very long time. Shady, oh, I know, unfortunately I see all this daily, and no, they don't stop quick, and the reason you can't stand past the red line is because it's the crumple zone, which means in high-speed crash, you're fucked. So, part of my job was to investigate serious and fatal road crashes. And I ended up with a serious road crash involving a bus, which had driven about 30 miles an hour straight into a solid concrete base for a motorway light. Now, the base stopped the bus instantly, and the driver was pinned from his waist down by the dashboard. It was horrific. It was really bad. They weren't sure he was actually going to make it because they worried that when they managed to cut the dashboard away, that he would end up passing away through sepsis. Basically, so the top half of his body had internal bleeding, and after a while, because the blood's not getting pumped around as much, it ends up turning to kind of a poisonous substance, and they were worried as soon as they released that, it was all just going to go flooding through everywhere. I have to say he survived. And it wasn't his fault. You know, there was a whole thing of it was his fault. And I think every time there's a crash, especially when it's involved buses or trucks, the driver is blamed instantly before any information is released. So, yeah, it absolutely wasn't his fault. That. Catch. Have a little quick look out the back. Nice tart machine. Nice. Yeah. Probably not very aerodynamic considering I've got the low cab on, but I don't care. Maybe I should, but I don't. Watch out for that fire hydrant. Do not want that being collected. Thank you very much. Oh, we've only got 2 axles, so this can't be very heavy. I'm not very good with American pounds and feet and all that stuff. I obviously was educated in the UK, so it's centimeters, meters, kilograms, milliliters, all of that kind of stuff. So I get very confused when it does that. It's not the case. Shady, wow, and you saw the aftermath, and yes, always driver fault, as we are professionals, unfortunately. Yeah, you know, people jump to conclusions very quickly and just assume it must have been that it was a mechanical failure which caused it, and that mechanical failure actually was prevalent throughout the range of buses, which I would just say. I'm not going to say too much more than that, but yeah. So, good job, people. Good job. You're going to let me out? You're going to let me out? No, 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 no. Nope, zero fucks were given today, on this day, at this time. Good job, people. Yeah, so Shady, I'm a police officer. So, but specifically traffic. I don't know what the kind of equivalent is in your country to what that would be. But yeah, so unfortunately I saw a lot of death and destruction, quite literally. Which takes its toll, shall we say. FedEx. Love the sound of this raspy, straight pipe. Absolute monster of a truck. It's only, I think this is only 400 brake horse, I think. Right, am I moving out of this lane? Can you let me know? Looks like I am. Thank you very much. Yeah, unfortunately you're English and now I know you're old Bill. You'll never see my name again. Oops. I have that effect on people. Happens more often than you think. I'm a little bit disappointed that mirrors are so bright in terms of the blue, because it's not like that, and if I look back it's not that bright either. I guess that's something that I can put up with. In and out. Oh, I've heard people talking about In and Out. In and Out burger. Have you tried that, Neo? In and Out? I don't know what that means. Does that mean that you're in and out? You know, it's really quick service or something? I don't know. I have no idea. Smoking hot Texas. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm not a huge fan of really spicy. Like chicken tikka is probably about as spicy as I eat. I know some people carry like spicy hot sauces and things when they go to restaurants, but yeah, not for me. I didn't grow up with that kind of palate, so very amateur when it comes to that. Bit of construction going on over there. I know the presets in this are quite subtle, but yeah, I mean I like this as well, but I think I prefer the preset was on the high lens, the darker sharp, but this is really good as well. Harmer Lane. Take care, Shady. Thank you so much for jumping in. It's been a pleasure chatting to you. Take care and stay safe out in those goddamn roads. That, oh, is that a baseball ground? nice. I don't know where I'm near. I don't know, so I can't really say. This is nice. So again, just to reiterate my opinion, all three of these mods are absolutely worth every penny, in my opinion. Not sponsored by any of the developers or anything like that. I purchased them myself, subscribed to them myself. Good night, Shady. I salute you. So yeah, I have no affiliations with the developers, but I have to say I'm loving the work, and I'm happily spending the money on it. In the grand scheme of things, it's less than a Netflix subscription for Project Ultimate. Snowy Moon, again, the same. Project Next Gen, you could say out of the three of them, maybe that's a lesser requirement if you were having to choose two out of the three. I would say if you look at the road textures, you look at the shrubbery, the grass, if you look at all of that, to me, it's just stunning. And that, you know, so €18 is a one-off payment, and you do get the updates for free. I know there are some payware that you don't always get updates for free, but yeah, for me, I am loving this, and I'm going to have this in my ETS too, the roleplay as well. So yeah, look out for that. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like any of my videos, the lives, leave me comments, let me know what you think. Do you drive ETS2 or ATS? Do you have any of these mods on? Were you thinking about having the mods on? And don't forget, Reshade is a requirement as well. Reshade is free. Just if you are going to do it, make sure you follow the tutorial videos, because I didn't, and I installed the wrong version of Reshade. I installed the latest version of Reshade, and it has to be 6.5.0. That was my big issue and faux pas. And again, Angus May, who is the dev for Project Ultimate, was very, very kind with his help. Barbecue bacon, more flavor than its name. Okay, game, I see ya. Okay. Hello, ma'am. You okay there in your convertible Mustang? Mustang Sally? Don't worry, I'm not going to sing. We've got something for every meat lover. Ah, this is absolutely beautiful. I don't know what temperature it is, but to me, I almost can feel the atmosphere just by the visuals. Birds circling above as well. Corpus Christi. Why are you all breaking up ahead? Okay, we're staying on this lane. I love all the billboards. Burgers are for losers, I'm just saying. No, they're not. How dare you? I suppose that's one way of grabbing somebody's attention, just by basically calling out burgers. This is a bit of a spaghetti junction like that. Just... again, just looks amazing, you know. The lines in the road, a little bit of cracking going on, and wear and tear. So I do have, like I say, I've got 54 mods installed. So some of them are, you know, billboards and gas stations and companies and things like that. Yeah, I really should have been born in America. I associate with America so much. Maybe it was in a previous past life. There's a thought for today. Mr. Freightliner on my left-hand side here. I don't know if I need to be in that lane. Am I coming off? No, I'm not. There he goes. BP. Right, sir. You can come in. Give him a wee flash. Little flash of the headlights. And he's ignoring them. Okay. Beautiful. Look at parking lots. I mean, that just... I swear if I recorded this, it's another in and out, and I put it on YouTube, I would struggle to know that this was a simulator and not a game, and not a real life. Apart from my really poor driving, but yeah, like I just think this game and ETS2 are just getting better and better. The mods are just outstanding, the mods you can get. I saw somebody on TikTok say they had over 500 mods active. Now if you think back, if you've been playing ETS2 or ATS for a while, you remember when mods first came out that you'd be lucky if you could get 5 or 10 all working in the correct order without the game crashing. It was just that sensitive. I'm gonna get pulled in. I'm not stopping. I am not stopping. This is the last run of the day. My back and my legs are screaming at me to stop, so I will finish this off. Look at that is. That is just outstanding. The rain at the start, if you haven't saw, as if by magic, the game just goes, have some rain. Look at the road surface. Look at the rain. If I was to stop just now, let me actually do that. Look at the puddles on the road. You have this has never happened. Look at that. You tell me how more realistic can we get than that? That is absolutely blowing my mind. I can't get away with it. That to me is a selling point right there. Right, let's see what the road spray is like. Of course I stopped in the most stupid place possible. See if we can get out. There we go. Right, let's get the wipers on a bit more than... There we go. Yeah, so the spray was very... I don't want to say generic, that's not fair to developers. Yeah, look at the spray in the distance. Look at the reflection on the road. Wow. I am blown away. I am blown away. I have tried many, many mods in my years on ATS2 and ATS. Nothing beats these ones. Nothing beats that combination between Reshade, Project Ultimate, Project Next Gen, Snowy Moon. Nothing comes close. For graphics, nothing comes close. Why are you all going so slow? I'm gonna have to slow up now because we've got Mr. Pepsi in front of us. Gonna create a bit of a distance between ourselves because stopping distance of a truck is not great at the best of times. Stopping a truck in rain, on wet tarmac, asphalt, whatever you want to call it, is even worse. Right, I'm going for it. I am going for it. I'm not sitting behind these. Coming through. I mean, no, 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 no. Okay, okay, Lantern. That was not what to do. Jeez. So, I came round there and had no steering. I was understeering, if you know what that means. So basically, I was turning the wheel of the truck and it was still going straight. Yeah. The effects of driving like a maniac in a truck in the wet. Bad combination. Right. Let's just nip back in here. 60 for here. Okay, so I'm going to slow it down. Oh. Carrizo Spas. Carrizo? I don't know. Rain is off, like to see that. Bump this back up. Oh, it's Carrizo Springs, I thought it was Spas. Oh! Oh, no! Oh. Okay. I thought that was telling me to go underneath. Oh man, man, oh man! This would just be heaven right now. Okay, we're gonna come off here to the right. Unfortunately, the Jake brake isn't brilliant, but that's an engine mod. Nothing coming, good to go. Yeah, I think I missed the exit I should have taken. Wow, you really need to take these. Right, you just go right away here, because you've got two junctions meeting at the same time. love the sound of that engine. I love any open pipe, any truck, any car. You know, I love the Scania and the DAF. What are we going here? Through here and then right. With a V8, well, not, yeah, well, a V8 as well, but a straight pipe, no catalytic converters or DPFs or OPF, sorry. OPF. Back boxes, the whole lot. This looks like a... Is that a town? No, it's not. This is an entire rail yard or something by the looks of it. Right, pick one. What one I'm going to pick? I'm going to go middle. I'm going to go middle. Just because I feel like. I thought I had chosen the wrong one there. Where are we? All the way to the end by the looks of it. Sorry back, long talk happened about Rhino's senior surgery. No problem, my friend. I'm just finishing off. I'm just going to drop this off and finish. My back and legs are screaming at me. Chiropractor has done her worst on me yet again. Yeah, I hope everything went well, and tell Rhino Jr. that I'm sending my love to him. Who knows, next time I might be streaming on all the platforms. Well, that was good. Let me go back to that. And that's all. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. The rubbish line around here. Way. Okay, I am done for tonight. Put a stick in me, I am done. Thank you so much for all your love and support and your patience tonight with the whole calamity of things. Love to you, my friend. Rhino, hope you're doing well. And big shout out to your pops as well. I will be back on next Tuesday. Unless I randomly decide to try again, but Tuesday will be the definite one that's going to happen. I might try TikTok and see how that goes. But anyway, thank you for the love and support, thank you for your patience, and thank you for keeping me company throughout this couple hours. Hope you all stay safe, look after yourselves and look after each other. Until next time, take care, stay safe, bye bye.